Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I'm up today with another Panalisa project share, and I've done two little things, and I'll show you what I've used. I used the Living in Farmlands pack again. I know this one is really popular. It's such a cute paper, and I did do a pig and a cow card using this, but today I've done that little chubbly kitty cat, and this is a really interesting die because this is the body of the cat and of course this is the head, but what you can do is you can do it in two ways, so that you can put the tail here in the center and have one of these paws either side, and it's almost like you've got the bum of the cat, if you will, the back of the cat. But I've done it front ways, so you can do it front ways and you can do it back ways, and it actually shows you, I think on Panalisa's AliExpress page, that, you know, she's done it two ways there. And I've also used this really sweet little bag. It can also be a pocket envelope. It comes with various bits and pieces, and the only bit that I didn't use is, if I can just shake these around, is there's a tiny little tag in here. I'm just gonna, there we go. I didn't use this one, but it's really cute. Love it. If you're somebody who likes Alice in Wonderlandy type things and you've got a teacup die, you can actually, you know, tie that on and say, you know, drink me, or a piece of cake, eat me. So little tags like that are just really useful, and they're perfect on little Halloween potion bottles as well. So you know me, I like my little extras because they got so many good uses. Right, the first up is my kitty cat, and you have to still forgive my throat. And I wanted my kitty cat to be very coy looking, so there she is. Loads of blush there. I used my chalk for the cheeks and also to highlight the ears, but it's just so cute, and it's got this gorgeous little curly tail. But as I said, you know, you can turn these feet the other way around so that the little toes are down, and then put the tail into the middle, and you've got the back of the cat. But I love its little chunky paws, because if you wanted something held in there, you could absolutely, you know, slot a gift card between the paws and the well, the paws and the paws. What else do you call them? The front paws and the back paws. You could, you know, totally put a gift card between those. But I've actually printed off "Have a perfectly wonderful day," and I just think it's so cute. Use a little bit of white gel pen as highlights, and now that I've measured and made, I'm going to measure. Right, here we go. I'm going to say that, you know, whatever configuration you put it in, whether you choose to look at the front or the back of the cat, you're going to have a 4 1/4 inch height. Now your width's going to be different, because if you choose to do the back of the cat, your tail's going to go in here. So what I'll do is I'll measure the width of the cat without the tail, because, you know, that will all depend on where you choose to place it. And the body is the widest part, and that is 3 1/8 of an inch. So that is a gorgeous little kitty cat. Right, so next up is this one, and I did it 3 ways just to show you the different ways that you can do it. And the first one is using the bow, and this little enamel dot here is one of Panalisa's. I don't know if she's still got any left, but I just used a couple there. And this little bag does come with labels, so I just printed out again "Happy Day," cut it out and then popped it on there. But it's just so cute, and, you know, closed up, I'm going to measure it. And of course those little extras, once again, that little bow, you can use it on anything. That is 3 1/4 inches, and then the width of that is 2 3/8, just a fraction over. So I did it that way. I'm just going to clear my throat again. I used some of that gorgeous paper from Panalisa again, and I just left this one to flap up and down, and I printed off seeds and cut it with the oval one that comes with it. But it's just lovely. I absolutely love this paper, I really do. But you get that little pin dot detail around the edge of that one, so that's really sweet. And then this time I use the hole reinforcers that come with it, so you can turn this into a kind of policy pocket. I think I've gone blurred, haven't I? There we go. And you also get the little leaves, so I just used a scrap of paper that I had left on my desk, and that is this one again, and it just says for you, a bit of baker twine, and I'm just going to untie this so that you can see how this goes. So you will cut 2 of these. They come on a long strip. I'm just going to shake the die around again so that you can see it. Whoop. I'll just give it a bash. There you go. That's what you get. You get this piece and you just fold it in 2. Now if you pop it in the centre there of your flap, once it's folded, and glue it down, you then do the same and the holes line up. So, you know, to the top of your little pocket and to the top of your flap, and make sure you've got it centre or wherever it is you want to put it, and the holes do line up. And what I used was, I'm just reaching across the desk here, I used my little hole punch, and I think I paid $2.99 for this from Tuesday Morning when I had one. And it's got a smaller hole. I mean, there's this one, I'm rummaging in my pot here. This one is from Dollar Tree, and it was $1 when I originally got it. But can you see the size of that compared to that? So that's why I got it, because this one works, you know, for $1, but this one does a smaller hole. And I do have my crocodile, but because I got one of those special crocodiles that comes with everything, and it comes in a box, it's kind of like every time I want to use it, I've got to unpack it, I've got to get all the eyelets out, because if you don't get them out, they fall out all over the place. So that's why I got this, even though, you know, I still do use my crocodile. I tend to use this one a lot more often. But Westcott, however you say it, yeah, it's one of them. So Tuesday Morning, if you've still got one and they've got one of these, it's really good, and it does a lovely small hole. So it's just important to be able to poke holes in different sizes. That's what I say. And I've even got one of those really old-fashioned ones, you know, that come with the self-healing mat, the little mat, and then you just put it over your paper and you twang it. It's got a spring in it, and it just fires a hole straight through the cardstock. And I absolutely love it. I've still got it over in my little jewellery box over there. So that is the little envelope, and that is the different ways of doing it. So, you know, you can pull that out so that you can get inside. You've got your little one there in the middle, you've got that one there in the middle, and I'm hoping you can see, but when you close, see, the holes will line up. And did I just measure this? I can't actually remember if I measured it or not. I'm pretty sure I did, but you know me, my brain's all over the place. 3 1/4, yeah, I did measure it, didn't I? But I'll do it again because I'm here. And 2 3/8, a fraction over. Yeah, I need coffee, that's what I need. Right, well, I thank you so much for joining me today. I'm up again with more Panalisa tomorrow. Have an absolutely awesome day, and as usual, all links below. Bye.